So, the TV has arrived. Now it's just a matter of putting it in place. I probably won't do it until Sunday or Monday, but we'll see. Hello. It is finally the end of the day, so let's get ready for bed. Even though I'm not gonna go to sleep for another hour or so, just gonna take off everything from the day. It's been a slow day today, as usual. It's a weekend. Usually, weekends are kind of just quiet. But I'm just gonna wash my face. I'm gonna do something new today because I haven't done it in a while and I have to let it breathe a little. And so I'm gonna show you in a second when I wash my face and prep the skin. I did finally get my TV. Yay! So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna try to install it maybe tomorrow. Did I say that today's Sunday? Today's Saturday. So I'm not sure if I said something else, but tomorrow's Sunday, so I'm hoping I can do the TV with everything else, just cleaning around the house, just prepping everything. I hope I can get it set up so that Monday I can watch the morning news. That's when I kind of run around my house, get ready for the day. I just turn the news on and I just listen to the weather report, to the news. That's pretty much what I need it for. And then maybe at the end of the day, I'll watch like a sitcom or something for like a couple of minutes, like an episode, like 30 minutes or so. And that's pretty much it. That's all I need the TV for. But without it, I have to say, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to watch. Oh, I'm not ready to live without a TV just yet, just for those an hour and a half, maybe at most during the day. Not during the day, but over the day, over the span of the day. I still enjoy it. I can live without it. I've lived without it for what, over a week. Yes, it died 2 3 days before Thanksgiving, and it already passed, and we already have a week. So I pretty much lived with it without it for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So it's doable. I'm fine. I'm still alive, breathing, but it is much more comfortable with it, even if I turn it on for like at most an hour and a half for that day. But so once I wash my face, just regular, because I did have, I don't, I try to let my skin breathe. If I'm not going anywhere, I'll just don't use the makeup, just the cream. But once in a while, not every week, maybe at least once a week, but not more than once a week, I use this, you guys. And this is Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is he has two separate ones. He has the Daily Peel, and then he has the Extra Strength Daily Peel. So this is how it comes. This is the extra strength. I do prefer the extra strength. The regular peel is fine as well, but I just prefer the stronger one. And you want to be careful. I do go to town with it. It has two pouches. One is the peel. The other is kind of like it does something, but it doesn't. It does not have a rough surface, so it does something else. I think it's like they call it like a neutralizer. Yeah, they call it a neutralizer. I'm not sure what that means. Didn't research it. I just know, or I like how it feels. So all it looks is like a little wet napkin, and then I just start to rub it in circular motions. I don't know if this is right. I usually don't read instructions really on one of those. So I just rub it. Sometimes I go a little bit overboard with it. And you want to be careful on the chin. This is where I kind of got rough with it. And then because there's less, like, I guess, layers of skin in there, or it's more, it doesn't feel like it, but it's more sensitive. But I went to town on the chin, and then for like a week or so, I had like rug burn, and it did not look good. It looked like I had a disease, and I had to live with it. I had to like put, lotion on it. It didn't help. It got like little scabs. Nothing serious, but if I went a little bit longer, I think I would be in trouble. And then when I tried to put makeup on it, obviously it would get like a little dry and then scaly, so it looked even worse. So I tried not to do that for a week, which was not good. Did not feel good about it, because if you have to go out somewhere and you want to kind of put the makeup on, that was a problem then. And then when I feel a little burn, like I said, I don't do what I do. I go a little bit extra, but I know how far to go in my skin because I've used this for a long time now. Took a break. I do a little on the neck, not much. And then I turn it and I do the other side as well, just to freshen up, because it does, even though I did not have any makeup on, just the lotion for the day. And then I didn't really go anywhere. I just walked to my mom's and back home. After I came back, I didn't do any stops to a store, to like USPS. But I'll show you in a second. It does get dirty, even though, like I said, I washed my face just now. And still, it does show like stuff was on my skin. And then what happens is, in my case, when I do this, I want to get all the corners of the napkin. It's still wet, so I use it until it's not wet. But when I feel the little tingle, I know that's a good time to stop. A little here. And then what happens is, I don't want to do it too often, because I do go a little bit extra with it. And then on top of it, it's extra strength. So what happens is your skin starts to peel a little, not too much, nothing crazy, but I would not do this before any big occasion, or at least I would do this, I would say 2 or 3 weeks before any event you have. So it depends on, how much you exfoliate, or how much, if you're gonna have a reaction, you don't want to have that a week before the event. So I would be very careful with that. That's my only concern. I think that should be enough. Might not feel it, but let me show you. And again, I washed my face, so it's not, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's not the fingers behind it, but it is a little yellow looking, or dirt. I don't want to say dirty, because it's not really dirty, just used. And then I just put it back in here. And then I wait a few moments for that to settle in. And you have to like wait a minute or two and do the neutralizer while we wait, just to get that all in, working. I'm just going to brush my teeth. And then once I brush my teeth, we're going to come back to the neutralizer. Okay, now that I brushed my teeth and it's been 2 minutes, in real life, not on the video, I'm gonna go with the neutralizer. And it's the same idea, just a wet cloth. But even though to the touch they feel the same, I think it's the liquid that differs, because they both are super soft. Both wet wipes, I guess. Both wipes are the same quality or the same texture, but the liquid that's on them, that's what makes the difference. So I just go over the same area and I just cover my face with it, turn around and do the same. Just cover it generously. And then I let it sit a little bit before I put something else. I think that's fine. I'll put it back and I'll throw it out. Now what I'll wait a few minutes, and then afterwards, it doesn't want to go in. After a few minutes, what I'll do is, once I'm done with this, I'll go in with this. And this is, I'm blind as a bat, you guys, without glasses or contacts. This is an acid retinol brightening solution, and this is from him as well. So let me show you. Ignore the nails. I do have to do the nails. They're in rough shape. It's been over a week now, so I have to redo them. But yeah, it comes. I remember old school, like years ago. The brand had like Medispar, and it would like be a whole set. I think you can buy this separately, and I do have a bigger bottle somewhere. I think it's in there. But years ago, he had like a little kit where you had the extra peels, and then it would come with the bottle. And it was a really good price. I think maybe they switched it out or they discontinued the whole, and they called it Medi Spa. And I think they discontinued it because the pricing was so good. Especially like I bought it at Sephora, so like you could also get it on sale. And then they stopped. And you can buy this separately, but obviously the pricing is different. Do I have it? Yes, I have some left over here. And I'll just cover my face with it. Again, everywhere I had. And then I'll wait a few minutes. And before I go to sleep, I'll just let it be. But before I go to sleep, I'll just put my regular Clinique. I'm not even going to put it here. I have a bottle everywhere. I have a bottle next to my table. I have a bottle in the living room. I have, the only place I don't have it is in the kitchen for obvious reasons. Obviously, I'm either washing my hands or I'm cooking, so there's no place for lotion. But I have it in my bag. I have it on my regular computer table. I have it in my bed right next to me. In case I forget and I'm already in bed, I'll just stretch my hand out. And I don't know if it's just me or single people. I don't know if everybody does it, but I do it all the time. So I'm going to wash my hands and we're done. This is it, you guys. I'm not going to gua sha today. So since I did all of this, I'm not going to gua sha. I'll just let it breathe for a day or so, just because there's a lot of things happening today. And I'm just gonna give it 24 hours and gua sha tomorrow evening. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow is another vlog day, and I'll see you then. Bye.